Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
As you can see, I'm some special T-shirt. It's national, our Ukrainian embroidery T-shirt, Vyshivanka. Like last year when I shared with you about our Christmas tradition, I told you that it's like red color means love, black color means like it's something like troubles in our life, and white colors it's the colors of like holidays of God, yes. And today I would like to share with you about Easter in Ukraine, as in Ukraine and in some Eastern European countries which has Orthodox tradition, celebrate Easter like later. We celebrate Christmas later, Easter later, and some church holidays also later because of the church calendar. So, about Easter in Ukraine, and I would like to start with traditional Easter Ukrainian greetings. Now you have excellent opportunity to learn some Ukrainian words. It's not so much. Like Jesus is risen, indeed he is risen. And in Ukrainian you can see on the top. Almost. Almost.
It's harder to say than
like
English.
When one person say Christos воскрес, and another replies воистину воскрес. Let's maybe try one more time. Christos воскрес, воистину воскрес. Oh, sounds great. You did excellent job. So you can remember it's 4 words, but when Easter comes, every person, this is the first word. When you go on the street and you meet someone, you greet by these words, or you can call someone, you also the first words, this word. Oh. It's like even 3 days, because we celebrate wedding 3 days, we celebrate Easter 3 days. People try not to do work like 3 days. It's like maybe in something in Jewish culture, yes, they try to make something special celebrations because of this. So we have a nice beginning, but we will start with Willow Sunday. Like here in US and other countries, it is Palm Sunday, but in Ukraine it's Willow Sunday. Why Willow Sunday? Yeah. It's interesting, yes, because we have not palms in Ukraine, unfortunately. We have such climate like in Michigan state or in Canada, very similar. It's not very hot. And because of this, the willow, this is the first trees which grows at spring. So people can use it like exchange of palms. And the last Sunday before Easter is called Willow Sunday. We in Ukraine called it Verbna Nedelia because willow is verba. On this day, we see willow branches are blessed in church as the people tap one another, not strong but gently, with these branches repeating, be as tall as the willow, as healthy as the water, and as rich as the earth. Not I am tapping, the willow is tapping. Easter is in week. I remember how my mother, my grandmother, they always took this willow, blessed in church, came back home and tapped everyone, even pets, because it's a tradition. And then we go on and we see that we have white or pure Thursday. Last week I was on Good Friday, and in Ukraine we have white or pure Thursday. It's also some kind of differences. On Thursday before Easter, people make an effort to finish all housework. On the evening of pure Thursday, the Passion service is performed, after which people return home with lighted candles. White pure Thursday called because of church tradition, that Jesus he washed feet for his disciples, and he made them pure, clean, and they called clean, pure, white Thursday. And people tried to finish every preparation to clean the house, clean barns, clean inside, outside, that everything will be perfect, very good. And on Thursday evening, people go to the church on Passion service, and they get such candles with fire, lighted candles, and it is said that this is like special fire from Jerusalem, like when Orthodox priest went into the temples, like he prayed and he got such like light fire, and this fire brought from Jerusalem to different Orthodox churches and countries, and people go to the church, take this fire, these candles, and you can see in the evening such picture. A lot of people, they go home with small candles, and they put like on the window or different things, and like everything is lightening because of this. But people also believe if this fire will not appear in Jerusalem, it will means like the end of the world. Like there is different interpretation of this. Maybe you saw some videos when in Jerusalem a lot of people, especially it's Orthodox Christians, they can even like wash face by this fire, by this like holy fire, and it's like such traditions, and people believe in it. And then we are coming to Easter, celebrating Easter. Easter begins with tense and high mass, during which the Pascha, this is called Pascha, is traditional Eastern bread, or in Poland it's called babka. Our Polish friends, they call it babka, we call it Pascha, and maybe it's like something like French brioche, something like that, very similar. I didn't try to bake it, but I want to try. It's only my mother and my grandmother, they did it, and they did it very well. I hope to make it. Pesanki, this is pesanki. It's pesanki and krashenki, decorated and colored Easter eggs. People make them different color, and this is like the main ingredients of Easter. And Easter basket is also one of the essential stuff which we have. Easter baskets people prepare on the eve of Easter. People decorate their baskets in different ways, except Pascha and Pesanki, which we saw before. People put in their baskets butter, leaf flour, cheese, raw sucking pig, sausage, smoked meat, horseradish, garlic, and onions. You can see such variety of food. Even to be honest, I can say that I saw that some people, even they put some like drinks, like some like alcohol, like wine, like that it must be blessed, like because there are different people and they put everything they want in this basket. At Easter table, I hope you had good lunch, so now you can easily read it and not think about it. So enjoy. The necessary food on the table are those provisions that were blessed in the church. Horseradish, smoked meat, and all this stuff that you can see. So people go at the service, it's like in night. Some people can be all night service, and priest begins his blessings maybe 3 or 4 a.m. And it was something special when parents woke you up, let's go to blessings, and it's like dark time because it's evening, almost morning, and people staying along the streets on both sides, a lot of people, a lot of stuff, everything like filled with baskets. Inside these baskets candles, and priests are going and bless this food. I will show video later. So this is one of their important and popular dishes. And now, what does this all mean? Because it's not just this food. This food have something traditional and symbolism. Pascha is Christ, means Christ, our bread of life. When Jesus told about himself, I am bread of life. So when people make this, it's not people, not everyone think about it, like only maybe less part of population, like who believe in God can understand this, but majority populations, they don't pay attention on this. But what does it mean in Church Orthodox tradition? That Pascha means Christ. Eggs, new life and resurrection of Christ. Because like when eggs cracks, it's like new life appears. So this is horseradish, the passion of Christ. Like for example, I like horseradish, especially in Ukraine we eat with frozen fat. With frozen pig fat, it sounds very delicious. And this is horseradish. What does it mean? Bacon, God's mercy. Cheese, the moderation that Christians should show in all things. Salt means the duty of Christians to others. Ham, great joy and abundance of Easter. Butter, the goodness of Christ. And kolbasa, it's sausage. We call it kolbasa. Yes, but it's like sausage here in America. It's God's favor and generosity. So when you can taste this food, you can realize, oh yes, it means something. Like today, for this special Easter table, Holy Easter, yes, it's our basket, full basket. Especially there is Pascha, eggs, krashenki, all that stuff, and also we have like special towels with like ornaments, with traditional our pictures. This is also like one of the important things that we put in the middle of the table, our Pascha, traditional Easter bread picture, icon, which means that Christ is with us. As we can like forget about God, but it helps us to realize, oh yes, it's all about Jesus. He is risen. This is like his holiday, and a lot of eggs over there. And it's picture of Easter Matins blessings. This Orthodox priest, the first of all, they had service inside cathedral. Then around 4 a.m. they go out from church, and people are staying with baskets, candles inside, and like everything is lightening. And priest go in one side to people, and he said them like, Christos voskres, Christ is risen. And they answer, voistinu voskres, indeed he is risen. It's like special atmosphere when all together they feel such atmosphere of unity. So he go on one line and people can go home, and then he returns on another line, and when he bless, people can return to their houses, apartments. When they came, for example, when we came back home around 5 or 6 a.m., we tried to taste some food because like our parents and grandparents, they told us, you must try something, not very much because it's morning, you try something because it's blessed food. It was in the church, and you try something, then go to bed, and around 10 a.m. like everyone go up and have special Easter celebration and things. It's like traditional Orthodox celebrations. As we talk about Protestants, Baptists, Pentecostal, and other Christians, they don't have such traditional celebration and Messa. They just go to the church, sermon, like songs and something like that. Not such traditional celebration. the end, and now